Does anyone else just repeat like their outfits back to back these days, especially if you're like combining different groups of people that you're talking to, and so no one has actually seen this outfit? I mean, granted, it's not really a styled outfit. It's literally my Pirates of the Caribbean Spirit jersey. Yesterday I was wearing leggings, which I realized had a hole in them while I was sitting down, so I threw those away. So right now I'm wearing my junior year soccer sweats from high school. They're my favorite because they say my last name on the leg. I really like that. I've always loved when words are on like your sleeves or on your legs. I don't know. It's just a feature I really like. I have this design idea to do like a Totoro spirit shirt sweater and to have color work of the Totoros on your sleeve, or even soot sprites on your sleeve. I think that'd be really cute. So anyway, I've already sent multiple emails of substance and at work. So I'm feeling like today's gonna be a productive day and that I'm gonna get a lot accomplished. I'm manifesting it. I'm already thinking about the music that I want to listen to today. I was listening to a podcast. So I listen to a lot of podcasts. I really like informational podcasts, not so much storytelling podcasts, or serialized podcasts. It's just not my thing. So I've got like book podcasts, knitting podcasts, historical podcasts, and then German podcasts, just to like keep listening to German every week. And I was listening to one from the New York Times, the book one, which I'm forgetting what that one's called. And there was a discussion about the Madonna memoir, biography that recently came out. And it reminded me that I really, like, I never got into Madonna. Like, I know of her, but this is terrible. I kind of just always thought of her as like old. Like, Britney Spears is my pop star, pop icon of who I grew up with, and not Madonna. But I like some of her songs, but I've never listened to any of her albums. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I should listen to Madonna and start at the beginning. I also kind of want to listen to Lindsey Sterling again, so here we are. Decisions. Just got off a call. It is 12:30, and luckily, I don't know why I'm crossing my fingers because the luck already happened. I blocked my 1 to 2 o'clock so I can get some paperwork done, organize my project management tool thing that I use. But for now, I'm gonna make myself lobster ravioli for lunch. I love lobster ravioli. And I don't do much to it. I basically, okay, it's not coming out of the bag. All I do is add olive oil and salt, and that's it. And it's delicious. So while I wait the required 4 minutes for that to get hot. So normally on Mondays, I hang out with my friend and we trade off going to each other's houses to watch TV and knit or craft or play board games. Today she's going to a concert, and I'm like on the fence on if I want to go to the concert. Because I really want to go to Orange Theory. And I don't think I can do both. Like, there wouldn't be enough time for me to get ready for a concert after Orange Theory. Because I'd be smelly if I went directly from it. And the show is like the former singer of a couple bands that I listen to. And he's got like a solo album as well that I was listening to it this morning because when she sent me who the person was, it's like, this name is familiar. Why do I know this name? And then I looked him up and looked him up on Spotify, and boom, one of his songs called Dream was one of my most played songs in 2021 or 2022. So, and then I was reading his bio, I'm like, oh, he's former singer of Emarosa. He also was the singer or screamer with Dance Gavin Dance, who I like Dance Gavin Dance because I think Tillian's voice is just so unique. Like, his falsetto, it is so high. If you've never listened to Dance Gavin Dance, they've been around for years. Like, they might have even been around for 20 years at this point. I'll put a couple songs that you should listen to if you've never heard of Dance Gavin Dance. Disclaimer, it is metal. It's got both the, what is that, clean vocals, and is it called dirty vocals for the screaming? I don't remember. So I'm like torn. Do I go to Orange Theory and then stay at home and weave in the ends on my shawl, which is what I had planned to do today, and then fold the last load of laundry that I have from the weekend? Or do I spend money and go to a concert that I wasn't planning on going to? The fact that I'm not like super excited to go to the concert is making me like think, don't spend your money. Like, the tickets are pretty cheap. It's $25 plus the fees. So they're probably going to be $35 because fees are ridiculous. Plus, they'll probably go out to dinner. So then I'll spend money on going to dinner. And if I go to concerts, like, you're going to get beer. So it's going to turn into probably like a $75 night. I feel like that's what's sold it for me, that I'm not going to go because I just don't feel like spending the money, because I just keep thinking about how much money it's going to cost to buy a house. The lobster's almost done. It's been 4 minutes. Here's lunch, and this is 11 lobster pasta pouches or raviolis, which is a serving for 2 people, which means you don't even get 6 for your meal. I'm gonna eat both of them. Is it terrible if I say I don't want to go to the concert and I'm not gonna work out? It was a busy day at work. Like, I got things accomplished, but I still have one email that I really need to send, and it's just like, there's setup involved and there's research involved. But it's just, it can be very frustrating. I'm not gonna get into it because it's work related, and you know, sometimes you just shouldn't air things, but let's just say I'm not always really happy about everything. But I am grateful to have a job. I'm grateful for my paycheck. And that's that. So anyway, I started a swatch. So here's my swatch. I'm gonna finish it and then block it. I'm gonna measure it pre-block, measure it block, and see what it looks like. I am using, am I actually using the called for? Or did I go down? I'm using the called for needles. Normally I would just automatically go down and just start knitting, but we're gonna do the swatch because I bought enough yarn for the second size, which is what my measurements fit into, but I kind of want more positive ease. And so I wish I had bought one more skein. Now I could just go get another skein, but it's just not gonna be the same dye lot. So I'm just gonna see what it turns out to be, because I would only need one more 50-gram skein. So it could be fine. I may just knit the third size so that I have more positive ease. So I want to do that. And it's what is this sweater called? It's a petite knit, which would be my very first, the festival sweater. I've never knit anything by her, so this would be my first thing. And I have all the yarn for it on the floor. There it is. There's the yarn. Plus this guy. I should also add, it's not just me being lazy. I checked my Orange Theory account and I only have one more class left. And comparing the two classes, so today's Orange Theory class said something about rowing, and I don't want to do a ton of rowing again. My hands just hurt from the row with blisters. So I would rather do tomorrow's Halloween one, which is called Play a Game. And they want us to dress up. I do like dressing up, but I just haven't been in the mood, to be honest. And I'm not sure what to be. Last year I went as Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, which like no one knew who I was, which was really disappointing. Super disappointing. One of my coworkers knew who I was. But not many other people. So I gotta think of something. I did think I could go as Sadness and just wear all blue, but is anyone gonna get that if you don't have other people dressed up as the Inside Out characters? Also, it's been many years since Inside Out came out, so it's like not really relevant. Oh, the dilemma of what to be for Halloween. Halloween is tomorrow. Oh, and that basically means that Vlogtober will be over. November is NaNoWriMo, and I am thinking of doing some sort of writing challenge. Haven't decided though. It could also just be a reading challenge. You know, get some more reading in. Or a knitting challenge where it's like I've got to knit a certain amount every day. I don't know. I love challenges. I like I'm goal oriented. I like deadlines, and I like, it's not necessary for someone to give me like the clear path of like, you need to do this, 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 and this. It's okay if you just say like, here's your starting point, here's your ending point. I don't care how you get there, just get there. Like I will take that and I'll run with it and I'll create my own like step by step by step by step. So I would love that. I would love to create some sort of like knitting challenge just for myself. I'll have to think on it. Time to plop the swatch in the water. Pre-blocking, this was 21 stitches by 26 rows. And what I need is 21 stitches by 28 rows. So I feel like it's gonna grow both ways. But if it doesn't grow, then I'm probably just I'm gonna keep this needle size. Okay, that's enough. I can use this for my socks. Sock washing day. These are all the socks that I've worn in the last month or so. And I will not keep these in because somebody is bleeding. Okay, now that it's blocked, I am, I think, 24 to 22. So, and I was almost on gauge minus my row, and it grew quite a bit. So I am not gonna cast on with the 4mm. I am gonna go down to the 3.5, and that should be good.